Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be going step by step on the process on how to start decluttering, cleaning, and just managing your home a little bit more easier when it comes to mental health. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Yessie and I teach people how to maintain their home while dealing with depression, anxiety, and ADHD. You're back from my Instagram channel, which is Home.Cleaningtips. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you here. I hope I'm able to show you guys a few tips and tricks on how to manage your home.
In our home, and it functions as a playroom slash homeschool room slash family room, and there's just so much going on, and honestly, I feel like this is one of the most overwhelming. So today I'm going to teach you how to start, how to continue through the process, and how to successfully achieve a clean, decluttered room from start to finish, even if you're dealing with mental health like ADHD, depression, or anxiety. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start by clearing the floors. We need space to move around in the room, and if the floor is completely covered and cluttered with items, then we're not going to be able to successfully get through this. So I want you to grab a trash bag, a bin, and a donate box and start putting things where they belong. I don't want you to start thinking things like, oh, am I going to use this? Am I happy? Do I feel joy? This is not the case here. I just want you to start tossing, donating, and or keeping for whatever the use should be. But if you haven't used it in over a month, it's probably time to get rid of it. Once we've cleared the floor, I want you to focus on left to right or right to left. And this is very important if you have ADHD, because for us, it's very easy to just start doing things without knowing where they're going to go. And we can't have that. And once you've decided where we're going to start, then we're going to go ahead and just start putting things where they should go if you know where they should go. Chances are you don't. Chances are all of these things are here because you have no idea where they should belong. So you're going to grab everything and start centering it. Center it in one area. Center it on a table, on a couch, on a surface that is not the floor, please. So I'm going to start removing everything. I'm going to use the couch here as my center, and then I'm going to start wiping as I go. Notice how I'm still working from one direction to the other. I'm not skipping. I'm not bouncing. I'm literally just working my way from right to left now. And I'm making sure that anything that doesn't have a home goes to that center. So now this is what we're going to be doing the entire time until we've reached that center, and then we're going to start going through it. It's important that we start to think, do I have room for it all? Again, chances are is that we don't. And I want you to be very, very mindful of this. When you're picking an item, I want you to look at it and start assessing it as you're taking it to the center. Here, as I am looking at everything, I'm noticing that most of the things that are here just don't belong here. I mean, I have cleaning supplies, I have home stuff, I have items that should be in the kitchen. So these are going to be declutter, meaning it's super easy to figure out where it's going to go. I don't have to think about it too much. I just have to make sure they go back to where they belong. Another thing that I want you to keep an eye out for is broken items. If it's broken, toss it. If it's missing items, toss it. If it serves you absolutely no purpose, toss it. Don't worry so much about how or why or how much money I spent. We're not looking into like a pity parlor here. We're really just looking to declutter this space for your safety and your health. Now, I know what's going to be happening here when you're starting to declutter. There's going to be a lot of emotional attachment. And I know it says here detachment, and it's for an actual purpose. I want you to stop letting your items hold so much value over you, because there's so many things in our house that we never see, and somehow when it's time to declutter it, we feel bad about it. I feel like this should be something that we need to work on the most. So I don't want you to feel emotional if you're getting rid of a printer. I don't want you to feel emotional if you're getting rid of a broken item that you haven't used for the last 5 months. We cannot let things hold that much emotional charge over us that it's creating so much distress in our life. So in this section of my home, while I start looking at toys and things that my kids are like playing with, I do hold a little bit of emotional attachment. And initially the thought is, well, are they playing with this? Why am I so stressed over them not having this? And that's when I caught myself. And as you see here, I am literally going all in and tossing items because, again, I shouldn't give items such a powerful pull over me. So I want you to do the same thing. Think about it. This is not something that is going to serve me now, and it's not going to serve me later. So I need to toss it. When donating, there is a couple of rules I want you to follow, okay? If it's not put together, like if it's missing an item or there's no way someone can use it, please don't donate it. If it's broken or damaged, please don't donate it. If it's personal use like undergarment, I believe those are things that they typically don't want donated. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. If it's medicine, if it's things like that, please don't donate any of that. There's just certainly things that they'll take. And most of their websites will actually let you know what the items are looking for. So if you have a place in mind that you want to donate to, check their website out and look at everything that they're willing to accept, and then focus on that with the items that you're trying to donate for them. Now, this is going to be the hardest part that you're going to tackle, which is tackling the center, or basically the area where we gather all of the items that we need to go through. I want you to be as honest, and I want you to just go ahead and throw away as much as you possibly can, or put as much of the donation items in those boxes, okay? Whatever you keep, I want you to be honest with yourself. Do I have a home for these items? Am I going to maintain them? Do I have the time to maintain them? These are all topics you should be thinking as you're going through the center. Now, again, work from left to right or right to left. As you see here, I am slowly going through all of the bins, putting them back where they should go, putting trash where it should go, and then making my way to where the home is going to be for those items. It's not going to be perfect, but I want you to tackle as much as you can from that center section where we put everything. Now you can set timers and slowly tackle them, but don't let it get out of hand. Basically, I want you to stay on track, and I want you to just use that stamina that you have already and tackle it till the very end. And that is it, guys. I know it may seem very simple, but I try to use very simple and easy to remember steps when you're decluttering in any areas, especially if you're dealing with your mental health. Lastly, I'm going to go in and just vacuum the whole area because there is a lot that I put on top of it and I don't want to leave any messes behind. This was by far the most easiest step-by-step process that I can show you guys as I'm decluttering my house myself. I hope that this was helpful, and if it was, let me know in the comments below. As always, make sure that you use timers and that you focus on your threshold. And what do I mean by that? Your threshold is how much energy you have to commit to decluttering and organizing. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed and too tired after 10 minutes, then 10 minutes is going to be your threshold. Ultimately, we want to be able to come back and not feel too overwhelmed where we don't want to keep decluttering. And so I welcome you guys to take those timers and start decluttering little zones and little corners of your house until you finally achieved the fully decluttered home that you've been looking for.